Hello, good afternoon, people. How are you? I trust you're well. Today has been a momentous day. We have a new president, we have a new deputy president, and we'll soon be having a new government. And that's why I kept quiet for a while. I have not talked to you for a while. I was waiting for us to get over with this, the politics, the elections, and the swearing in. So now we are back to business. So in the last uh, couple of months, a number of people have gotten interested in my talk about the benefits of intermittent fasting. That is called in other words, it's called restricted eating. And I have talked to a number of people. I have sent them videos. I have talked to them on phone. I've explained to them what to do, and I've emphasized that this requires a medical person. If you already if you're already diabetic or hypertensive and that kind of thing, and you're on medication, you have to work with a doctor. You have to work with your usual doctor, like I did in my book, Through the Wilderness of Life. I have uh, um, dedicated a certain portion of a certain chapter in talking about my experience with intermittent fasting, and I'm very clear that I started off with my doctor with very frequent checks, with certain parameters, until she eventually was able to tell me, now you can get off medication, but do the usual. Once in a while check your blood pressure, once in a while check your blood sugar. Should it go off, then you know what to do. So that's have been that careful, because you cannot, it is too risky to take things for granted. So those friends of mine who I've talked to, and I believe many of them subscribe to this channel, so are watching me as I talk. I hope you have, if you have started, I hope you have taken my advice to be with a doctor. But basically, it's a very simple process that you get diabetic or hypertensive because you overload your body with and sugars and things like those. And how you overload is that you ingest more of those that body can use. So it keeps on storing them in various places. It will store them in the cells. It will store them in as fat. It's turned into fat for storage. So it goes in the cells, it covers the liver, the kidney, the heart, all those organs. That's why you have a belly, because it's fat really. So when you do intermittent fasting, you now reduce the intake, so that on a daily basis, what you take is less than what the body needs. So it starts using the storage. What is in storage? It will start changing immediately. What you have eaten gets finished, because it is used for energy. Immediately has been turned into energy and used. Immediately it is finished. Then your body, the insulin goes into the storage and starts taking out the storage. So it keeps on reducing the fat, the stored fat. So over a period of time, you find that it has exhausted the stores, and therefore everything you eat is used within that window. Then there is no more storage, so you don't have excess fat, you don't have excess sugar, because it is all used, and therefore you come back to normal. It is as simple as that, but it requires, please, it requires a medical person to walk you through until you're back to where you're supposed to be, where I am now. I lost, I used to be 90 kilos, my God. And I wonder, anyway, now I'm about 67, and it's a perfect weight. I feel good. Of course, I had to do a lot of wardrobe change, but that is a consequence of life. That those are when you make certain changes that you will need to, to take certain decisions and make certain things happen. But so anyway, so that is my message today. I don't have too much to say, except I'm reading a most interesting book. Oops, I can see it is upside down. Oh my God, how do I get this there? Anyway, it's called The Path to Kaliech. The Path to Kaliech is the outside story of William Odongo Mam. Very interesting read. I'm almost done, as you can see where my bookmark is. I'm almost done. I'm going to finish in the next 1 hour or so. But the lessons in this book are awesome. If you can get it and read it, I think it will give you a lot of history of what has been happening in this country. I recommend it. If you want to know where to get it, just send me a message. I'll connect you with Robert Omamo, who is the one who who managed to have it published, although the father had written before he died, but he managed to have it published, and he's the one who's distributing it. And in fact, he will be launching it shortly. I can't remember exactly when he told me, but he'll be launching it shortly. But it is still available for sale at 2,750. Just send me a message. His number, I'll send his number to you. You guys can get together, or you people can get together, and you get the book, and you will really, really appreciate the read. Otherwise, I wish the new government well. I trust that we are going to see good changes, as promised. But it's about time Kenyans got a break really in life. Have a good day, you all.